Okay, well, I got that angle. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. We'll figure out how to cut that. Okay, so I cut that section off. That's gonna lay you just that low is there. And then if I cut this section off, leaving just this little corner here, and then it will look like what I have. Or not sure. But at least I got the angle now. I was picking up the balls at the bottom of the stairs for my dog and managed to do that. So that's great. Hitting the handrail. Super sucked. Well, I did this side and I alternated, and for some reason they came out differently. Like this down here would have left even less than up here. I'm trying to get a tip, and then I went on the table saw, did the same thing, and notice I got a rectangle there. Though these are about the same depth down. This is all because of, I don't know how I did this, but this is 1 inch on that side, and yet it's less than 1 inch on that side. So this doesn't work out if these aren't square 1 inch. But I think I like the concept, and I can show this now to Joe. So this goes in the corner of the room. So demo like that, and it matches the profile, and ignoring the bottom part. Hey puppy. If we were to go over to here, it's gonna look something like, well, ugh, god damn it, she just peed on there. Something like that, except it's gonna be right about there. So we'll go see if she likes that. She does, and we just make a whole bunch of these. I think we're done with that pad. Okay, that was a good video. I wish I'd hit play. So when you're sharpening, it's always good to, make sure you're bleeding. And you just look for the blood on the sharpening devices. Yes, I need to wash these, I know that. So today's episode, what does Joe need for tomorrow that I didn't know about? They're doing an experiment pulling blocks with a scale, like for weighing things, and then so we're going to put hooks on there. I sanded them after cutting them all the same length. They're different pieces of wood. This is one piece, this is another one, that's why it's a little different width. Then I left the bottom side fairly rough, and then I'm polyurethane this side, give it a little smoothness. So they're going to use sandpaper, wax paper, and then oiled aluminum foil. But what I don't know is, what is the scale? Like, is it for 10 pounds, 1 pound, half an ounce? I don't know. Because maybe if it's 10 pounds, this ain't going to do anything. It's not going to register. So she's going to bring home one of those so we can, testillate. Test it. Yeah, something like that. What you doing? What's your name? She did not like the fact she didn't get a walk in this morning with Joe due to the thunderstorm and rain. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. I put a row around the outside because all my bricks are now different sizes. So we got a few more bricks to go. Just trying to, I think I have enough bricks for my 10 to 10 area. I've been, the old noggin's been working on this in my head. I've kind of conceptually planned my outdoor kitchen over here, but I keep seeing like a shelter kind of thing, a gazebo like thing over this, and then the masonry fireplace. But yeah, it's a little soggy out there. I don't know where she's going. She's in the woods. Come on, get out of there. Oh yeah, go right through there. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, you looked fine. You're dry. Hey, that's a dry wet. Great. Gotta find the towel. Jeez, it's February still, and well, the plants think it's spring. Maybe they're right. I don't know. They're all open. Wow. Well, that confirms it. It is Windstream. It is fiber optic. When can I get hooked up? Yeah, it's been one of those days. I got to work, realized I didn't have my jacket because it was 60 degrees out, so I'm wearing my sweater from work. And I didn't have my driver's license or my wallet, so I had to break into work. And then I went to Costco and went, oh shit, how am I going to get through Costco without the Costco cards? Well, apparently you can do it on the Magic computer I'm holding. So we got toilet paper and a trunk full of very important stuff. It is funny, now that I buy groceries, I do notice that a lot of things at Costco are priced really well. Some things aren't. Like, you get a big bag of large onions. They're normally like $5 for 3 at the Whole Foods. Maybe it's half one for 3. I don't know. Anyhow, you get a bag for $5 and potatoes. And so we stocked up. And some chips. Got the chips. This time we didn't put the chips in the back seat because they didn't make it on the way home. Half of them disappeared. You do the math. Okay, so well, this is Joe's plate, so this is my plate. You got your roasted almonds, you got your baked potatoes, you got turkey with tomato sauce, chicken soup concentrate, raisins, onions, peppers. I don't know, the list goes on and on. The menu is just, I mean, there's just, I just kept baking things. It has all that in there, all that, whatever that is, onions, ground, I don't know. But time to eat it. Okay, so today's project is dealing with the lack of lightages here. So there is a light in here, and it takes this very goofy GE light bulb. It has these unique sockets. You can buy these, they're $150 a piece because they don't make them anymore. It's called Luminaire Enhance. Luminaire. So, and it's just incandescent, so it makes a lot of heat. So we have the standard LED with our heavy-duty driver, 24 volts and plugs, and everything's ready to go. It's just a simple thing. The cable goes through the hole here, and then so all I got to do is remove the light. You can see the light. Can you see the light? Yes, you can see the light down there. So nothing to it but to do it. So I think I just removed those 2 screws there. Not positive. We'll give that a go. What's impressive is there's grooves on the top here that they put in on purpose to let the heat out because these do get very hot. That's funny. Won't need that with the LED. That came out pretty good. So I have to make a little shelf up there. I'm just gonna put a piece of wood and screw it into there. And then just literally slide that over there. So the LED driver is just thin enough that will fit in a little tiny shelf right up there. So that's a future state. I'll probably do that later tonight. But yeah, the different colors mix nicely. This also has Wi-Fi on it. There's a wizard in there. So I'll have to play with that later. Though I don't really need to change the color. Unfortunately, when you plug it in, turn it on, it just turns on. It doesn't need like a remote control, like at a stereo where you plug it in, then you gotta hit power on the remote. This is me putting power on the remote. What's going on, Spiky? Why are you growling? We just got fed, you got insulin. Is it because somebody else has your can? That would be somebody else over there. Well, at $3,500, I could own that. It's pretty weird looking. It's like a space car. It's a cold Friday, March 1st, and going to Sophia's new apartment. Got the table, 2 chairs. I slightly refinished the top of this. It had raw wood. I used the good stuff that melts and blends things in. Just spent a few minutes just trying to get it, you know. Ain't new, just looks better. I got buckets. There's a box for moving. I got tools to take apart her 2 beds. I got my backup tools. I'm giving her a toolbox because I don't know why she doesn't have one. I got the legs, got myself, and yeah, we're ready to roll. Multiple layers, important, because I'm gonna get hot, then I'm gonna get cold. This is gonna be a long day. Oh, got a router too, because I'm an IT guy apparently. I don't know how that works. I made to put some additive in the diesel. This is floored. This is all the way down. She takes a little while to wake up. There you go. Now we're cooking with gas. Well, diesel, no gas. Oh, God damn it. Do I take the new bridge or the old bridge? I'm gonna take the new bridge. It's probably safer. This is a very, very high bridge. It's about 800 feet high. Like, you got 4 seconds to hit the bottom. Contemplate life and the choices you made. And it's happened before. People have gone over. And you, of course, the bridge is so big, you have no concept of how high you are, but you are. There's no time limit. I don't know how I put this together, but I'm taking a picture so I remember how the pieces go back together. Okay, so we got the bed rails here, we got the bed parts there, we got the bed top and bottom and there, jammed up against there, and I had her load all this soft stuff to kind of keep things. We're only going to go in 6 miles. We're going to take the highway. Got to figure out how to back out. Used to think this was rough. No, the place she's moved in, so I'm going to back in this time. It was really bad. I mean, I had 3 points of contact potential, 4 maybe, and I ran over a spare tire. So yeah, but the good thing is, I think I mentioned it's only a 6-minute drive, and it's all back roads, so we're good. Can't see, but we're good. So gotta avoid those, gotta avoid this, gotta avoid this, gotta avoid that. So when you can't see out the window, we're gonna leave it right here. Definitely need to come back with the weed trimmer here. So this is that long, 1 finger knuckle, and this is 1 finger long. Record that because I think I need to go get the other set. We have 2 of these beds, and apparently I mix matched the parts. These don't thread in. One of these does. That one doesn't thread in. These all thread in. That one doesn't. It's different threaderators. Came over the railing, up the stairs. Things were going good. We were able to breathe and talk. Then this happened. We lost the feet. They were just pushed on. Then somehow we got around here. There was some push and some pull, and I heard a creak. I'm not sure if it was my back or that. And except for the fact we don't have the keys, we're kind of key blocked. Yes, that's the chirp of the about to buy dead battery. And in the apartment, their fire alarm's on permanently, so that's good. Well, it's getting cold out. It's 4 o'clock. I haven't eaten lunch or dinner. Getting a little lightheaded. I think this is the last load. She's sweeping the floors up right now. This one's full of all of her food. Yeah, she threw all that in there. I'm gonna feel that in the morning because my back hurts a lot. I told her she needed to empty this when we got there. I'm not lifting this out again and going up the stairs. I might drink the beer right now though. That Corona looks awfully good. Nah, they'd be drinking driving. Moved in and I didn't get lunch. And it's 5 o'clock, so I stopped down here at Steel Yard Commons, and yeah, you can tell because it says so. And I got myself some Taco Bell. I found a Steak and Shake, and I probably should have gone there, but I just need to get on the road and get going. But gonna get on the highway, and I'm gonna take this interesting way, so I don't die here because I don't know what's going on. The bus is stopped. Where is this guy going? Where's this guy going? I don't understand what's going on. Anyhow, this road's pretty wild. I got Taco Bell issues. I gotta pick that up. It may not be the quickest way, but it's the most unique way. So we're gonna take a left here, or the other left, that left. Check this bad boy out. Yeah, we're going up this. Old Denison. idea. That's how steep it is. Good times. Then it comes up here, comes around here, because, you know, you want to keep coming. And then you take a left, and you take another left. And you're up on the highway. Good times. What the hell is it? That doesn't look right. So yeah, we're not going near that. But I called the police, and maybe they'll know what to do with it. My hands are shaky. It's still breathing if I can see properly. So we're just gonna hang out here until they show up. Yes, I did tell my neighbors that they have probably a rabid raccoon in their yard, but she asked me to call.
You pulled my covers off? You pulled my covers off? Pull my covers off? Spike's getting into it. Why you bite my hand? I'm do it hard. This is kind of, I don't need a wet hand. Ow! That hurts because my Spike, what are you sniffing? What's the sniffing?
Well, this got really good reviews and it was on sale on Amazon last week, so I ordered it. The primary reason I got it is, fuck, we just heard the breaker go off because these fucking arc fault pieces of shit. No, it's a GFCI. Why did that go off? Great. Right in the middle. I'm trying to make myself some fries. Shit. On. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyhow, once we get the digitals worked out, GFCI South, you would think. Did this just melt? I don't, oh great. Well, anyhow, it's working perfectly fine. It's got a big tray as an air fryer. That's what I like, because our other one is a pain in the ass to clean. It only air fries. This does, you know, your toast, bacon, pizza, the whole thing. So we're trying it out. Maybe it just died, or did it just, you know, pop the circuit? Anyhow, it's really hot. I burnt my finger pushing that tray back in. Hurts because it's burnt. It steps you through it, so it does a preheat. So there's a whole bunch of built-in cycles, like bake, roast, bacon, snacks, like that, seafood, blah, blah, blah. So I'm doing fries. So it preheats at the 425. Then it tells you, stops and beeps and says it's ready, and then you put the fries in. I'm hoping it's gonna know, hey, I'm already 425 because the breaker just popped on the stupid GFCI breaker, which I'm like this close to pulling out. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, they're fries. How could they go wrong? Okay, well, it's working a lot better, and the dishwasher is better because the arc fault fell out of the circuit box. It was just, you know, hanging there. These things are fucking annoying and not necessary for this. So, yeah, it's working great. I don't know why that outlet is tied to that dishwasher when I have a whole... The dishwasher should have been a separate 20. These should not be combined like that. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces. I don't know why they would do something stupid like that, but that's what they did. So the dog insisted coming outside, but I think she's figured out there's a way out of here just for her. I'm not sure if I have that set to only allowing in and not out, or opposite, or maybe it's locked. I don't know, but she's figuring this one out. Anywho, yeah, there's my first one hung up. So I decided to go kind of avoid this. I'm gonna put the next one up here. Probably gonna share that hook there and just put one up here, and then I'll hang the second unit. So I believe I'm gonna add a switch later here, or put in a double switch here. Run the, oh, that's going to be fun because somebody put, what? We're going to have fun drilling up through there. coming up through there. And no, forget it. Leaving this the same. I'm going to just take the power off of there, switched here, run it over here, pick up that light. Then that light's going to get wired to this light. This light's going to get wired to that light, and then on. So basically, I'm going to have a straight line right down the middle here. These, I'll probably do something else with. I was looking for just more light in this area at the time. But you see, kayaks live here half the year. Not this year, but most years half the year. And I got that stuff. So I decided just a straight line down the middle. Light switch, jink. And that one's almost always accessible. I can get to that one. This one's sometimes a little harder. And I don't want to run powering over. Yeah, she's... What you looking at? She's figured this one out. Oh, well. Okay, well, I got it wired up. Of course, the garage door's down. You see more light, but I got it to there. Unfortunately, I need to go right over my car here. So, I'm going to postpone that to when I move this in a couple weeks. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But I'm not ready. So I'll put it back together. I had to take this apart because I didn't know which was hot and neutral on this creative wiring. So it turns out that this is hot and the gray is neutral. So, you know they always joke about losing the 10 millimeter. Well, here it is. The 10 millimeter. I found it underneath there. Because at the moment, I just powered up. Pumped up the tire here. We're going underneath. We're gonna try and figure out why the transmission leaks, because maybe it's not an internal problem. Maybe it's something like the lines rusted through or something. So I figured, yeah, let's just do it. And I found my 10 millimeter. This is a golden day here. Oh, it's weird seeing her up in the air like that. Well, I put air in the tires. I lowered the car, I put some transmission fluid in, started it up, and water coming out of the radiator, like a lot. Which is odd because I haven't added water to it in a long time, but even worse, it's foamy. I got a blown head gasket. So we're just gonna put that cap right back on there, put the gasoline away. We're just gonna walk away for the moment. I didn't expect that. I don't even know. It actually isn't that. I've done it before. But that head gasket it's 20 years old, but it's okay. It's a blown head gasket. Anyhow, it starts. I was giving it all the beans, but oh, it actually runs well. Maybe we'll just see if it moves. Good news, it did move. I didn't check to see if it leaked fluid. I'm sure it did. It leaked antifreeze, that's for sure. I got the air a little higher up there. Maybe I didn't put enough. I think I put about 32 pounds, but it's definitely listing less. We got a car situation. I gotta move things. Unfortunately, I put wood underneath all the wood and it sticks out farther, so I kept hitting wood, which is maybe a good thing because there's no brakes. So as I'm moving back and forth in high idle. But yeah, pretty happy with the lights. That was the real goal, is to move the car to put the lights in. But it definitely adds a lot of lightage. Half your lights are on. Half your lights are on. She doesn't listen. But that's just the two lights right there. So, and well, that one barely. Oh, these are finally off. So they're probably, the trim's gonna hit, or I'm gonna have to adjust the trim, but they're into 2x4s. I use long 3-inch screws, and then over there, I think I talked her into leaving no more shelves here. So she wants the ability to have more room to put more stuff. I don't know. I see this, I gotta, hey, finish that. B, cut that. I guess I could actually, no. So we're gonna put the piece here. I've cut it to 4 3/4. And I gotta hammer this in, but I put these in as far as they will go. Maybe I don't need to hammer that in. But I have to get some shimulators because I gotta shim it this way and this way. Gotta remember to take that bumper out. That goes on the new one. Then unfortunately, I gotta take the dust machine, the drywall thing, and just, you can see the, and it probably doesn't matter because that's sticking out. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I leave it. We're gonna go get the thing. But the other thing is that I gotta remove that bumper. We talked about that. I'm gonna put this piece of wood down backwards and run a pencil across the bottom. Probably with this side, because this side looks like it's all crooked. And see if this, you know, wants to be cut at an angle. I've cut this piece already, but I cut it a 1/4 inch long so that I can trimulate the final part there. So there's no trim that's going to go along the bottom, so I'd like it to be fairly flush. Up here, these trims will come down to here, so you won't really see these at all. And these are structural, so I'm leaving that alone. Whee! Do I need to come down here? No, I think that one's pretty good. I don't know how they would fuck that up. I mean, it's right metal. You can't, you know, you're tracing metal. It's pretty easy to, but then it's fine. Okay, so we need a level. Need to get that out with the drill later and scribe that and check it for flatnesses. We're gonna hit record now. So I took the pencil and I ran it along the ground with this in position, and it's damn close, if not, well, there's an imperceivable amount. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's like, come on, enhance. So little. It would be on the front. Yeah, we'll cut a very, very slight degree level. So this isn't level. One of the tricks I read or saw on YouTube is to go ahead and put shims in beforehand, and then try to get this level. And it ain't perfect, but it's pretty darn close because it needs to come out at the top more than it needs to go into the bottom. You can't shim in, you can shim out. Looks like I'm need to go in a little more. So I just used a pin, well, I use that nailer. I don't have a pin nailer yet. So yeah, I gotta pull that in a little bit. I thought I had it right. Flowers are popping up, so it was time for my yearly prescribed burn. So believe it or not, burning is the best thing to do because it's really hard to cut the dead stuff out. Oh, it looked like that. Well, not that big. And I just did this area. This area is safe because there's nothing really to burn. This one, I melted the screen a couple years ago. It was actually not my fault, but that's because somebody's yelling at me and I was arguing with her. And meanwhile, so I just did a corner here. I got a big piece of metal that I put up against the house and I raised the screen up so it doesn't get in. Then I keep the water going. So I drenched this. So I just did this part, and then we'll probably do this section, then do the middle or something. That way, because then I can control where it ends here, and then when I'm burning over here, I'll stop over there. But if you try to pull them out, you'll take the green stuff out. So it's the dead stuff burns and the green stuff doesn't. And you got to do it early, like March, I think. It's March now. So it's, I think it's definitely in the 50s. So we're going to take the puppies for a little walkie. On today's What the Fuck's on Chris's plate, we got roasted sweet potatoes and some falafel and some beans. Other people got these little round things. There might have been some burnt ones I already ate 20 minutes ago, and they got shrimpies. So yeah, that's what's on Chris's plates. There's more coming too. We're making french fries because it's french fry weekend. Hello, french fries.